What's up, y'all? Your boy C Money, aka Mr. Texan, man, Mr. aka Mr. Houston. On referral quote, it's H-Town. Y'all come see me. Y'all know what time it is. Sean Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, Darren Fells, Laramie Tunsil, even Booty Chin. Y'all come see us. Y'all know what time it is. But that's just a little humor here. All right, y'all. Let's talk about the game against the New England Patriots, man, and the Houston Texans. I thought, for the most part, man, they did a very good job of sustaining drives, making plays. I thought that Bill O'Brien had one of his best coaching games. I've always said this: if Bill O'Brien put his ego to the side and put his players in the position that they can concede and not where he thinks they think they can concede at, then the sky's the limit for this team. This team, while you might be a lot of talent might not be on the defensive side like it was or like it has been the last 3, 4, 5 years. You have a potent offense where I'm not saying Kansas City, but no, I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to say it. Outside of the tight end, I mean, you have a sustainable offense just as well as Kansas City do. But you have to allow your coach, you have to go into your deep coaching chamber and put everything together, because you can't get conservative when it comes to New England Patriots. And I'm going to get to that in a little bit. You know, when you play a team like the Patriots or the Chiefs or Baltimore, you have to come into the game where you're going to fill our offense. You're going to let it be known. And I think that you're going to get more accomplished more than just what happened at the end of the game. So let's talk about the offense. I thought Deshaun, besides a couple of plays, read the blitz very well. I thought Deshaun was very comfortable. I thought Deshaun took what the defense gave him instead of trying to force a lot of balls to DeAndre. And for them, DeAndre caught 5, 6 catches, but it wasn't forced. It was within the realm of the offense. It wasn't where, okay, I'm looking for the play. No. I think that's what I mean about Deshaun and the quarterback that he is. He doesn't make the same mistake twice. Like, he's not going to go into consecutive games and make the same mistake twice. I think he learned from the Baltimore game, okay, as much as I want to impose my will to let my name be known, that I'm Deshaun Watson. I am a top 10 quarterback. I am and soon be top 5 in the next 2 years the way things is going. I am that dude. But let me just take my shots when I can and just take it. And slowly it's going to open up like the Kenny Stills touchdown that he got. It's going to eventually open up into a better play. I thought that he made better decisions when it came to hold. He wouldn't really hold on to the ball a couple of times, but for the most part, he got the ball out on time. And that's what we need to see. I was critical of Deshaun about being DeAndre heavy. He got Duke Johnson, Darren Fells. He got Kenny Stills. He got a lot of people involved in that game. That's what you want. As much as you want to get DeAndre involved and you want to take them shots with Fuller, you got to wait till the opportunity happens. Then when the opportunity comes, take it. And I think, for the most part, I'm going to give Deshaun Watson an A. I thought a couple of times he got rid of the ball. I don't give him an A+, but I'm going to give him an A because he is now, I think it's 19-3 in primetime games. See, this ain't the Matt Schaub era where, you have to fear, oh, Lord, he going to throw a pick, he going to fuck the game. No, Deshaun's going to come to play. That's never going to be the issue. Deshaun going to come to play. It's about the coaches putting them in the right positions, the receivers doing their job. Then, of course, on him to make the right plays and to not step outside your comfort zone. Go in the game with a plan and just play your game. Point blank, period. That's all you got to do. Now, let's talk about the defense. I thought for the most part, man, the defense did a pretty good job of putting pressure on Brady. Look, you're not going to sack because you're so worried about those crossing routes and those out routes with Brady. You're not going to always blitz him. Got to give Roman Cornell. I didn't like that second half for the fourth quarter, but for the most part, they gave Brady fits. I mean, I was telling my family this. I said, hey, you know, I said, look, y'all, it's a good game, but I said, you're not gonna blow out Brady. Not gonna happen. You just wanna, but that game could have been a blowout. But that's why and I'm gonna get to that later. But I thought for the most part the defense. Actually played a good game. And Bradley Roby played the game of his life. I mean, what I mean by the game is, I mean, like, he's proving that, okay, I could be a legit number one corner. Even though I do think there's certain receivers he could be number one corner with, but we can debate that. We can sit there and talk about whether you think he's number one, number two, vice versa. But I think he did a very good job on Mohamed Sanu. Whoever he covered, Bradley Roby didn't get caught on. I don't think, if you ask my opinion, y'all, I don't think Bradley Roby got targeted. And the two times he did get targeted, Brady got a pick, and it was another pick, but they called it back because it was pass interference. So, okay. I love the way the D-line played. I thought DJ Reader played well. Now, something that a dude said on South Sports, Professor Trill, shout out to him, Jay Dizzle. DJ Reader has been very good for you these last 4 years he's been here. But he doesn't get enough consistent pass rush in the middle. That's an area that needs to be fixed because, believe it or not, you actually have a star to make it in Jacob Martin. I thought he was really average, but he has a chance to be a very good pass rusher. But the key for us, okay, the pass rush, because you can push in the pocket, and when he steps up to run left or right, there's Whitney and then there's Jacob Martin. Now, even though I still think Whitney Merciless has been very disappointing this year. Ever since week 4, I don't think he's had a sack. He's had some pressures, but he hasn't had a sack. So I'm saying, okay, is it really Whitney Merciless and Jacob Martin or Scarlett or whoever playing the edge, or the fact that the DTs are not getting enough consistent push in the middle? But let's be real, y'all. That has been the problem going for the last 5-6 years now, because you haven't had consistent pass rush since Antonio Smith was here. Y'all remember the Ninja. Y'all haven't had no consistent pass rush. So with that being said, y'all, I think, and this is for another podcast, but I think going forward to next offseason, you need to work on the middle pass. Because believe it or not, you can always find edge players. You know it's hard to find edge players. You need to find a good middle pass rusher because you can't get pushed inside the pocket like Brady. Brady could have been sacked at least 6 times last night. No, I'm sorry. Brady could have been sacked at least 2 times Sunday night. But he couldn't because every time it was time for him to step up, he always had room to step up because there was no push inside the pocket. As my man Wink said on Third Coast Sports, y'all check him out. The pass rush, just like the O-line, it starts from the inside and out. If you get pushed up the middle, your DNs. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying DNs are hard to find, but you can have an average DN, and you get consistent pressure up the middle. When they run outside, all you gotta do is play, and that goes back to assignment football, which I talked about with JJ for years. But if you got consistent push in the middle, then you can always make up sacks because the quarterback ain't got nowhere to go. If you playing contain, Quarterback ain't got nowhere to go but to either go down or throw the ball away. So that's my only nitpicks about that. I loved how Cunningham and McKinney played because they only gave, I think it was 50 yards to Sonny Michel. But it must have been a hard 50 yards because Belichick benched him in the second half. So I'm saying that to say that I like the way Justin Reed and all them played. I love the way Tayshaun Gibson actually, from a tackling standpoint, he actually had a very good game, believe it or not. So overall, man, I just thought, man, this whole team came out and played good. My only pet peeve, and somebody in Spitz and you mentioned this on South Sports. Why do we get out to slow starts? I mean, that's what I mean. This is where, as much as I'm praising Bill O'Brien, because he coached a hell of a game. He coached a hell of a game, no doubt. Why do you take you one or two possessions to score your first touchdown? Like, when you look at Baltimore, when you look at New England, hell, sometimes Kansas City, these teams open up with good drives. Okay, I think there's not enough game. See, I think Bill O'Brien has good game plans, but you don't have a game plan to start the game. See, there's a difference between a full game plan and how do you get started. What, as he said on Hard Knocks years ago, what gets the juices going? What gets that rhythm going? What gets it going? I think there's not enough coaching when it comes to the game plan and the first two possessions because it seems like Deshaun can't get it going to the second or third possession of the game. And it shouldn't be like that because, okay, you got a game plan, but I don't think they work on getting out the fast starts. But see, and I'm going to go back to it again, y'all. And I understand what Pat Destad said on his podcast. I understand what a lot of people said about running the ball kind of gets... Dude, I think one of the reasons why that they start off slow because the Texans don't, or just Bill O'Brien or Tim Kelly, whoever. Why do y'all run the ball on first down every first down? Then, okay, then when you run the ball on first down, okay, now it's 2nd and 9 and 2nd and 10. As much as I like Carlos Hyde, and he hasn't been a bad pickup, he's been a very good pickup doing the pickup when they traded for him when Lamar Miller got hurt. Why do you run the ball on first down? I'm not knocking it, but every first down you run. As we as fans and analysts can look at that, you don't think people that actually look at NFL tape for a whole entire week before the game, you don't think they see that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get with Bill O'Brien. Much as I can praise him sometimes, he fall back into those old ways. Dude, for once, how about you throw the ball on first down? Because to me, running the ball on first down in the first play of the game, it's easier to... Hold on. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to a year ago with Deshaun Watson played the Patriots. Year 2. First game of the season, the Patriots. First possession of the game, Deshaun Watson fumbles the ball, right? Now, even though that was on Deshaun. But what was the play call? It was a read option. But it was a running back. It was a running play look if with Deshaun to pull it back. But if Bill O'Brien would have just sat there and let Deshaun go in shotgun and throw the ball, it's kind of like Deshaun is like a basketball player. I hate to say it. Once he's getting to a run, Deshaun gonna cook you all night. But the offense stills at the beginning because you try to run the ball on first down and it's always 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11. Dude, stop doing that. And then on 2nd and 9, the defense know you finna throw the ball, so then you might get complete. Let's say it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 10. You're making it hard on Deshaun the first two plays of the game. If you throw the ball on the first possession of the game, I can guarantee you they're going to get about 6, 7 yards on the catch, maybe even 10 yards, depending on the play, depending on the scheme the defense is throwing at you. I would like to see Bill O'Brien go for more throws on first downs on the first possession of the game. I think that can stop these slow starts. I'm not saying every game on first down, but that first possession, you need to come out with an amazing play. If you come out with this run up the middle, you know my mama kept saying, why they keep doing? I understand the reasoning for running on first down, but not every play. That's what I'm saying, y'all. We have to get better at the first 1 to 2 possessions of the game. We can't be 3 and out, or it can't be an offense gets stale. You have to create, and I think the problem is the first down play caller. That's been the critical of this year. The first down play caller. Now, if you're on a goal line, fine, run the ball. But to me, I don't think you should run the ball on first down. Because to me, Carlos Hyde is not that kind of running back to get up the field for 3-4 yards. Now, if you had progress in this, you wouldn't be hearing me talk about this. But the reason why that you're hearing me talk about this is because the lack of attention to detail when it comes to Bill O'Brien, or it's Tim Kelly, or it's whoever that's calling the plays on these first down is killing the Texans. And yes, you're not gonna hit a home run. I'm not saying that, but you're gonna have to learn how to come up with a better scheme. Or it's what I've been saying about the running plays. Our running schemes is horrible. It's not good. And I think if you come up with better schemes on first down and not just, okay, up the middle, Carlos Hyde, there you go. Dude, that's not, you don't think they study that on tape? And to me, I say throw on first down is the better way to do it. Because when you throw on first down, the defense is not ready. They haven't got their juices flowing. They haven't got their energy up yet. That's why they're like, okay, they're going to run the ball. Because by the second or third play of the possession, the defense is ready to go. To me, the defense is not ready to go to me when they run. If you throw the ball, somebody going to get open. If they work on that, I think we get off the better starts. And that's my only pet peeve about the offense. And let's talk about DeAndre Hopkins versus Stephon Gilmore. Oh, yeah. DeAndre is that dude. Because just a week ago, or just 4 days prior to that, he shut down Amari Cooper, who was the top 6 receiver. Didn't have a catch. Nothing. And when Dak did target him, it was on a 4th down, and it got batted down. So the fact that DeAndre got 5 catches on Stephon Gilmore, even though it was only for 50 yards, he still got that. So DeAndre is that dude, man. With DeAndre, he's gonna get his plays. It's just him getting these plays, and Deshaun not forcing him. When it's not forced, DeAndre and Deshaun got one of the best, if not the best, or one of the best wide receiver quarterback duos in the NFL. And let's talk about the offensive line. I thought for the most part, besides a couple of blitz schemes by Bill Belichick, they held up pretty good. And the penalties, Max Sharpers, I know he's a rookie. I'm not going to really get on him. Lucky it wasn't too bad, but they got to work on these pre-snap penalties, man. It's going to be a pivotal moment in a playoff game where you're going to need those penalties are going to hurt you really bad. So I think that needs to slowly get corrected. But I've seen less penalties this game, so I'm not going to really knock them for that. Okay, now let's talk about that killer mentality when it comes to the Texans. And I think this needs to be said. And this goes for Rockets teams too, because they do the same thing. You have to learn how to put teams away. And I don't mean, but seem like the Patriots, You should have went for 35, 40 points. Because you're not going to beat. You lucky that dude didn't catch that onside catch. If he catches that, and the way our defense was playing, and I know a lot of people don't like Brady, they always call Brady the comeback kid. I think Brady wins that game, y'all. But that's what I mean by Romeo. Why are you playing prevent defense? You're playing that because you thinking Brady, oh, you gotta let the run out the clock. I'm looking like, what are y'all? That's fine. You're gonna let Brady, but don't be letting them get 20, 30 yards a catch. Like, what are y'all doing? Make them work. If Brady completes the ball, then just tackle him inside. If you tackle him inside the bounds instead of letting him go out of bounds, the clock keeps running. But you don't just give up an easy touchdown in 2 minutes. Come on, man. And that's what this team, I mean, more so Romeo, you don't have a killer instinct when it comes to killing Brady. Which I know, don't get me wrong, I played defense out of high school. It's very tiring when you're on the field for a long time. But with that being said, you know, you have to step on Brady game all game. It can't be, it's 5 minutes left. Nah, you can't do that, man. You gotta hit Brady in the mouth all game until, okay, if it's like 1 minute left and you up by 2 touchdowns, I can see you playing prevent defense. But you don't play that with 5 minutes left. I don't give a damn, you is up 2 touchdowns. That's my only thing, and I feel like they have to develop that killer instinct. If you don't develop that, you will never get to a Super Bowl. But like I said, I was overall, besides that, I was very impressed. I picked us to lose, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. They shocked me because I didn't think, but what shows me is that Bill O'Brien could be a hell of a coach, man. I said this. I've been telling my homeboys for years. I said this. Bill O'Brien can be a hell of a coach. He could be Sean Payton. He could be Andy Reid. But sometimes he just overthinks things for no reason. And the things I pointed out, first down play calling, getting better run schemes. If you fix those 2 things, the Texans, y'all, I know I'm crazy. I am crazy for saying this. The Texans can be in the AFC Championship versus Baltimore, because that's why I think it's going to be there. But you have to fix those 2 things on offense. And Romeo on defense has to have consistent play calling. Those are my 3 pet peeves. Consistent play calling from the defense of Romeo Crennel. Better plays on first down and better run schemes. If you do that, you will be in the AFC Championship. If you don't do that, best thing you gonna do is wild card or second round. You going home. But overall, y'all, I'm gonna give it a A. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B plus. It would be an A because you let up in the end. But overall, the Texans played a good game. I'm looking forward between Denver and got Tennessee twice, and then we got Tampa these next 4 games. We should, y'all, no lie, y'all, we should win out. No excuse. No. The hard part of your schedule is over with now. Even though Tennessee is going to be some very competitive games, but I don't think they're going to be competitive enough. I don't think they're going to be competitive enough where they're the Colts or the Baltimore Ravens or they're the Patriots. You should beat all 4 teams. You should go 12-4. The only way I should think you go 11-5 is if you got a playoff spot already locked up. If you're trying to reach that 2 seed, you're going to need some help, of course, but if you're trying to reach that 2 seed, you should win out. No doubt. All right, y'all. It's your boy, Cayman James here, Mr. C Money. All right, y'all. Like I say, y'all come see me. When we roll up in y'all stadium, y'all come see me. No doubt. Houston, Texas, y'all. Peace.